Hello.
Oh my God, it just warned me and it said recording started.
Why they shouldn't tell you? You should be surprised. Welcome,
Definitely.
welcome. Guess what I have today for you?
Something that I'm so excited to see.
I'm just kidding. You know what I have for you because I don't know what I have for
I
me.
know, but right. No, because I've been wanting them to come out with these for a long time. And I'm just excited because I want you to.
You're excited,
I
but
was,
I don't even know what this is.
it's something so exciting.
It's
It
a
came out months
package.
ago. Well, it didn't.
It's
It
a
came out for
package. So it
pre-order.
fits in my hands like this.
Yes.
So, fun fact: I've had it for a whole day, or no, was it a day? I've had it for a day at least, 24 hours for sure.
At least.
Um,
Yes.
and it's not open.
Don't
I
shake it.
can't show I can't show all of it because we're not gonna do any of that like showing anything. But
Yes.
it's definitely not open. So we're gonna get
I'm surprised. You
my
could be
handy
that
dandy
patient
scissors.
and wait.
You what?
I'm surprised you can be that patient and wait. Get your hand out of the cat litter.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm so
Are you sure?
excited.
No, I think I'll wait. So how are you doing?
No, do it now. Come on.
Are you doing okay?
Yes, he's being bad. I
No,
want
are
to see
you
it.
okay?
Yes, I want to see it. There's not
No,
any
how are you
videos yet
doing
of.
today? I would like to talk about you today.
No. There's no videos of it yet for me to even watch real online. No
That's okay.
customers have
I'm
posted them
talking
yet.
to you.
Who? Me?
You. We're not gonna open this yet. We're just gonna have a conversation.
You got to open it.
No.
Please.
Where's yours?
I don't have it. I don't know when they're shipping them.
Well, why do I have one and you don't have one?
Because I ordered 3.
So they just mysteriously pick a
They
random
delivered
person
the
to.
order. I don't know where my order is. I don't know where my order is.
I know where this one's at.
I know. Oh, you're showing it. You showed the address label.
You
They'd
sure?
have to be like microscopic police. I'm excited. Let me see if yours will be the first YouTube video about it because you have to tag it appropriately.
Who? I almost got you to tell me. So.
This. Wait a minute. There's one.
Oh, it has a pull strap. I don't need my scissors.
16 hours ago. There's 2. There's 2 out there. I'm not going to look at them because I want to see this first. Oh my God, the anticipation. This is like ketchup.
What's the
Right there,
matter?
ketchup bottle.
Oh, we can't open it.
Use your scissors.
Now what? Now what shall we do?
Just pull it open. Just rip it open.
No.
Yes, you can just rip it open. You can just rip it open.
Yeah, it's not going to go any further there.
No. And the fact that there's not many reviews on it, yes, on YouTube, gotta mean that I'm not the only one who's waiting for mine because they did a pre-launch. I want to say it was limited to 3,000, and they sold out like that. You're killing me, Smalls. You're doing it on purpose.
Oh, it has a piece of paper in it. It's a label, some sort of label shipped to.
Let me see it.
I haven't looked yet.
Generation.
Sakura.
Huh?
Sakura.
Sakura pink.
Sakura pink.
I know you like pink. So in Japan, sakura blossoms, cherry blossoms are pink. Yes. Oh my God. Hello, beautiful. Hello, very first generation mochi. Generation 3. Gen 3. Dasai Mochi. And there's more animations.
Just so you know, I don't know what this is.
Generation 3 is the one I've been dying for them to make.
I gotta do operation on it.
You're doing operation.
I gotta
Oh,
get
you're gonna
into
unplug the box. Okay.
it. I don't want to use the scissors and cut the whole box open. See, I'm going in the
I got one to get attached to my car too.
what?
That's originally what they were made for.
What does it
The
do?
animations in the car.
In the car? This goes in my
Mhm.
car? It
Oh
goes
no,
in my
I have them on my Razor speaker because I got all these limited edition ones that came out, like the Gundam one and the train and the Tokyo one. Look how pretty that is. Sakura. Dasai. I'm so excited.
It's hard to hold it up that high, you know?
Why? What is that? What is that in? What is that packed in? Foam? Oh, it just came in foam?
Well, it was in
Is
its
it hard?
box.
Okay.
It was like this.
Okay. What in the bottom? What's underneath that?
The cord.
A charging cable. Oh, and adhesive for the feet if you want to put it in your car. I say keep it by your computer. But I
Those
got
are
one
feet.
for my car too.
Oh, it's the glue, like the.
Yes, you can put it. You can stick it on the bottom
So in
plate.
the box is just the cord and 2 attachments.
But you see, you know what yours is? See, mine has to stay plugged in. It has to stay with a power source. Yours doesn't.
Okay.
Yours is rechargeable battery, so it can go anywhere.
Oh,
On
you
your
can
purse.
travel.
Yes,
Or
you can travel. It can be
she.
your buddy. Yes.
It's pink.
Yes, and he talks and he does all the. Oh, he's just the best. He's the best. He's the best. He's got so many animations.
Remember, I don't know if my thing will work.
What
We're
thing?
having problems with the
Just to charge it?
I don't know.
Hopefully it came charged.
Oh, well, how do you turn it on?
I don't know. I have mine that you plug in the
Okay,
in
so
the back.
there's a plug
Okay,
in the back, but there's
Okay.
no
Stick the plug in
switch.
the back and then pull off its head like this.
Oh, with it plugged in?
There's gotta be. I don't know where the on-off switch would be.
So plug it in.
Yeah, just try
Oh, he's
slipping the plug
talking.
in.
He was talking.
Oh, perfect. That's what made him do it. Okay.
He yelled. He didn't like that. Oh God.
He loved it.
He's
You can put his head back on.
Is that what turned him on?
Probably, yes.
Now what's he do?
You just let him warm up. He's gonna watch. Look. He's showing you animations. Look. Oh my God, those are brand new animations.
He
The
was
booklet will tell you
yelling.
what every single emotion means.
There was some
Yes.
screaming.
And say hello, sweetie. How are you? I turn mine off because he's very loud. If you were in the car, he's giving you the radio static noise, like that's how loud you are. I love these guys. I love them. I want to find a way.
Is he like a gizmo? Like one of those things? Not a gizmo. One of those things that talk back to you?
He's an AI little pet. What did he just do? Those are new animations.
I feel like he keeps yelling at me.
No, that's the way he talks. He talks in Japanese. He'll tell you things in Japanese. And he's very proud of the company, so he yells. What
I don't
what
know.
are these animations? I hate that you have it before. Oh my God, look at it. Oh, I hate that you have it before me. Ugh. because I've never seen him before. I love her. I love her. I love her. Oh my God. I love her. She's so freaking
Tell her you
wonderful.
love her too.
Oh, he's crying. He don't love me. No love.
I
No
hit her
love.
and
No
she didn't
love.
like it.
I love it. It reminds me of Furby. The voice is very much Furby
That's what
like.
I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about. A Furby, like they talk to you, they just
Well,
pop
I
off.
like
Your
pretend
cat is
and pet
fixing
mine.
to
I
attack
pretend to
you.
have puppies. So pretty.
It's crying.
Oh, don't cry. What is that? What is that?
It sounded like
It's
a
like a
car wreck.
cartoon. What was it?
It sounded like a car wreck.
Oh, get out of my. He throws everything out of my drawers onto the floor. Stop it, you little weirdo. Oh, that's the gas gauge. That's for he's driving fast. He wants you to drive fast.
Okay.
Oh my God. I love him. I need to figure out how to do just a camera 24/7
On
and do
him.
like all the different mochis I have. What is that? I don't know the animations.
It's like it's a gauge of some sort.
Oh,
I think we
oh
just
my
burn up in
God.
flames.
You're so damn lucky. There's got to be like over 70 new animations.
I felt like we just like went up in flames, like we had a car. So we're like sliding around a corner, like.
Oh. They did that for like when he's in the car to make fun of you, like how you're driving, like ah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Not. How do you? He's liking to do these like drifting moves or something. Is what he's doing. How do you turn him off?
Computer.
Oh, so forever I'm stuck with this.
No. You should like so the volume. If you want to just have the animations going, right? So, oh, how pretty is that? So you pull up his head with the back. You pull up the helmet. There's these little tiny buttons.
Yeah.
On the side.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Meow.
Basically just pushing everywhere.
Meow.
Is he meowing? So here I'm pushing this one on this bottom here. And it's for sound off.
Mochi Mochi. I don't know what he said.
Mochi Mochi. He's a mochi from Dasai. That's him. He's the mochi. So if you want to turn him off and just look at the visuals.
There's no button like that.
You don't.
That
It doesn't look
work.
like a button. Oh, that's mine.
You're glowing.
It doesn't look like a button. You just push your finger in and it'll hit wherever it's supposed to hit. And you'll see the X.
No. I have a button I can touch, but it just turns it back on again. What?
Oh, okay, so that you have an on-off button.
No, it doesn't.
Then above it should be the volume button.
There's only one button.
Let me see closer.
I can't.
Because it doesn't look like buttons. See, they don't look like buttons.
I only have one little black dot there.
It should be clear.
Okay, can you? No.
Yeah, one at the top.
Look. You see that black dot?
At the top?
No, right here.
Okay. Here, put your finger over here. Up toward the top.
There's nothing there.
It doesn't look like a button, but it's a button. See right here? It's clear, but it actually, you can feel it haptically with your finger. What is that one? I'm jealous. Damn it. I don't have mine yet.
There's no buttons there, promise.
They don't, I'm telling you, they don't look like buttons.
Well, when you get yours, you're going to have to tell me. He's a speed racer. He likes to have accidents, is what I can gather.
Oh my God, I love him. I love him.
So I have a
Yes, instruction manual.
maybe it'll tell me. Oops,
I
startup.
hope you can adjust the volume on them.
Ha! Press 4 times to mute.
Okay, that's not bad. Right,
Okay.
that means pressing it 2 and 3 times must do something else too.
Press to turn on and off. So once turns it on and off.
Okay.
Hold to see the battery.
Oh,
Press,
that's right, because it's rechargeable now. Okay.
press
So
2 times for on off. Is it gyro function?
the gyro function. Oh, so that's if you're moving and walking, it'll rotate with you. If you turn him sideways, he's going to go sideways.
Gyroscope. Oh, okay.
You can turn him upside down.
3 times turns on. Well, it didn't do it. It said off. Hold on. Where's that stupid button again? On. Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't make it easier to access his head.
It says it's on, but I don't see it moving.
It takes a while for the animations to come. As long
No,
as you see his face, he's thinking about it.
the gyroscope.
Oh, I don't know.
It says it's on.
Looks like it's on.
It's
You have
upside
it
down.
upside down for sure.
It didn't go
You
upside
know what? I'm gonna have to read what that means because I know what gyroscope means, just the verbiage of it. But
3 times has a timer.
Somebody's younger than me today.
It said.
But yeah, so I want to do like 24/7 mochi.
4 times.
Okay. Well, you get a red X. We don't get that.
4 times to get up. Okay. I only wanted to mute it because it was like.
It's loud.
Oh, it has
And when
pictures.
he gets into it, he's so cute
Pictures. Oh, you can't see this stuff. I know my camera's horrible. I don't know how to make
though. Just read all the animations. Just tell me what they are.
Has the default face.
Uh-huh.
Cursed smile. Dumb love. I can hear myself echoing back again. Nose fire. Equip, which has a wheel on it. Nose smoke. Awkward laugh. Crying smile. Pretentious. Shift. Blade. Banana. Oh.
What does the pretentious look like? Laura told me I was being pretentious on my birthday when I opened up my bag.
I don't know what that was, but that's what it did.
Oh, he's sticking his nose like everybody else stinks.
Yeah. Upside down, stars, title, revs, Dasai, Dasai.
Yeah, Dasai is the company that made them. They also do auto racing stuff on cars.
Oh my god, there's too many. Never mind. There's a whole backside too.
Oh.
I'm not doing all.
So many more. Oh.
That's the back.
So many more colored ones.
And then there's 2 on the front.
Wow. Progress. That's fucking awesome.
There's lots. Awesome. Lots and lots.
Yitsu.
Huh?
Yitsu, can you please stop?
Oh.
Please.
Thank you for my yapping little friend.
Mommy's headband.
My yappy little.
People be wanting these Ariana Grande ones.
Yeah.
I'm so special. I have 2.
Ariana Grande.
I guess I don't know what the term moderation. I do. I'm learning.
What? You're in moderation?
Yeah.
2 pairs is enough? 2 pairs is enough.
Oh, now they're white. All right, I hit the color change. I should put them in wirelessly so that I can talk to that instead of the microphone. Would that be too obnoxious?
You're obnoxious, so it's okay.
No.
And pretentious. Obnoxious and pretentious.
I love these. What's even better is the sound you can wear in your ears and then make everybody else force them to listen through these speakers.
He needs something so he can sit where people can see him. I don't have anything
I
like
hope
that.
I want you to love mochis as much as I love mochis.
I don't have anything that would set that high.
You can glue them. Don't forget, you can have adhesive so you
No,
can.
no, I meant like right now where you can sit there. Like, like this.
Oh, like you need a tall box or something to stand them on.
Yeah.
Isn't he
Nope,
so
not tall enough.
Were you surprised?
Yes. It's not tall enough.
Oh, you can take the plug out of them unless you're charging them.
Okay. I don't know.
He doesn't need the plug. Yeah, I have this octopus thing here because I have so many.
It's like one. We're just a little too. So I keep building it up. There we go.
Oh my God, super kawaii.
I turned his volume off though, not off.
That's okay.
He's on mute.
He's still making the facial animations. He's so cute. You're gonna love him.
It's on mute.
Lolo couldn't stand the noise. She's like, I love it. I love mine. Oh my, I can't wait. Where am I coming?
It's not.
Ducks.
So, trying to be a little more positive these days. Just for this, just today. So, you want to answer some questions for me?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes. Let's do it.
It's not some deep questions. It's just questions. It's some I got.
Questions are good.
Something I got off of Temu. Do you remember?
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Ooh. Now remember, we're staying positivity.
Yes, only positive.
Do you remember the boldest thing you've ever done?
Well, there are many bold things I've done.
Like happy, lightly, not too like. So I'll go first. Do you need to think about it?
Okay.
You can go, but if you need to think about it.
I don't know if it'd be considered negative. Because when I think of bold, I think of. All right, you go first.
Well, and I don't know why. I guess anything I do independently, like that seems drastic but independent, those are the ones that stand out for me. And so I had to go to. I didn't have to. I wanted to go to a graduation at Fort Knox, and I was 19 years old, and I couldn't rent a car because of my age and all the things. So I flew to Tennessee, where my mom was staying at the time, and took her car and rented her a car. I had the money, I had the means, I had the way to do all this stuff. I just didn't have. They wouldn't let me do these things, So I went there and
You had to be 21 to rent cars.
Yeah.
With the insurance.
So I went there and I took her car and I drove to Fort Knox, Kentucky. And it was the most torrential downpour. Now, mind you, I was in a small town, like not even Dallas, like a country town, small town. And so I had to drive on a mountain in the pouring rain. And there was only you couldn't see like in front of your I couldn't see the front of my car, but I could see 2 red lights in front of me, and it was an 18-wheeler.
I hate that kind of driving.
And what was happening though is people were pulling off to the side of the road, so you couldn't see them until you were like passing them. So if I wanted to pull over, I was terrified that if I was to pull over, there would be a car already there, and I couldn't see it until I was there.
You're giving me the agita.
So the only thing I could do was stay behind this 18-wheeler and focus on those lights and just pray that we made it through together, you know.
Wow.
And I did. And I survived this whole trip doing everything, renting the room myself, doing all the things, you know, and at that age, you know. And so that was like something that just gave me an empowering feeling of, but then like now I'll drive 16 hours on a road trip by myself and I don't
But it had to
care.
start somewhere.
Yeah. But it's something about it. Just, it was like one of the boldest things I've done myself, for myself, by myself.
It's like bravest thing. Yeah, mine might could be I don't think I should tell mine.
So you want to pass? You had to
Well,
do
I did something that I think affected other people and showed other people that it's okay to step in when you see something going on around you that isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been in a situation like that where you're in a crowd of people and there's something going on that you know is not right?
Yeah.
And people just keep walking?
So did it make you feel some sort of like bold and empowered, and
Yes.
did it give you that feeling?
Harlem and Irving Plaza in the night, and Lauren was in a stroller, Christmas shopping at the mall. There was one mother who was there with an adult, and she had several small ones and one in a stroller, and the one in the stroller kept crying and crying and crying. And she was screaming in that baby's face and shaking the stroller. And I had Lauren in stroller. Nobody, even the other adults said. So I literally just walked up to the mother, grabbed her by the arm, pulled her away from the baby, and I said, take a walk. Take a walk right now. Take a walk. You need a breather. She called the security guard on there. He said, take the walk. And other people were like, as I'm walking through with Lauren later, they're like, that was very, very bold. That was, you know, we don't normally say things, but people were like telling me good job and stuff. And I'm just like, maybe be more like me. Maybe be more like me.
Yeah, but I don't know that I could do that. I just don't. I
Why?
mean, I could walk with them through it, but I don't know that I could take someone's kid and tell them to walk away. I just don't.
If you would have seen how she was, it's one of those things, you know, I don't think before I do. You know?
No.
And
no, you?
I'm getting better.
Yes, you are.
I'll be a work in progress until I die. Okay. So
yes.
that's.
No. I don't want to take away that there's been some improvement.
Yeah. I mean, like my bones are messed up in my hand because I get grabbed by a tree and think it's a person and just swing right away. Break fingers. When I was young, I was very reactionary. But this baby didn't know what was going on. And this mother just seemed so overwhelmed. And the other adult is just like, so I grabbed her.
Yeah.
And I was prepared. I mean, she could have punched me in the face. She could have maced me. She could have, and I had my daughter with me, but it's like, I just knew it was wrong. And I hope she remembered that when you're in public, just because you think nobody's going to step in, doing your bad things.
No one to think that just because you're in public, you have to. I would hope she changed her ways as a whole parent.
I would hope she was very embarrassed. Because like I said, when she called the security guard was on my side and said, it's clearly you're overwhelmed. You know, she's going to stand there, and then who, or maybe it was a sister or a friend, the baby, just take a walk. We'll watch the kids. She just needed a timeout.
Yeah.
Babies don't like holidays and all the, you know, the walking. Remember malls?
I don't like holidays and all. The malls are bad. Okay.
So that was one of my most emboldened moves that I think affected other people and myself. because I knew I did the right thing. Even though I was told, you're an idiot. Why did you do that? By my friends, because I had Lauren with me. You're stupid. But in my heart, I knew it was the right thing. Not as good as yours.
Let's try another one. Do you remember a beloved item from your childhood or teen years that you still own?
I do. Can I go get it? I know
I
exactly
guess.
where it's at.
Okay.
Hold on.
Is it gonna take forever? It's coming, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Are
What do
you
you got?
ready for show and tell?
I don't know.
Okay, so my favorite uncle, Uncle Wally, had joined the Vietnam War. He was 17 and he begged my grandma to let him go. And she did, because, they weren't born here and they wanted to feel very American. So I missed him horribly. Me and my older sister, Debbie, missed him. And when he came back for a visit in 1972, he brought me I slept with
You made me laugh and drop my stuff.
a nose and he used to have eyes. This thing is from Vietnam.
It is?
My raccoon. Do you see how he's smushed like this? Because I used to sleep with him like this all
What
the
did I do?
time.
I made it worse, whatever I did.
What did you
I'm
do?
sorry. I dropped everything trying to see what you had. So
And he brought my sister. It was a little fat teddy bear, and he had like MC Hammer pants on, and he had a bell in his foot. And she named him Bobby Bear. And this is raccoon.
why does it have that mask on? It kind of looks scary. Not scary,
It was
creepy.
made in the 70s.
Okay, so I have one too.
Look at the tail.
No. What is that? It's like a raccoon. Okay. So it's a yellow raccoon.
Raccoons don't have stripes, they have circles. But there's no raccoons in Vietnam, I don't think. So this is what they thought.
It's a badger. Oh, shoot.
Mailman. I see him.
I tried.
Puppies get so excited. It's okay. We love the puppies. We love the puppies. Now BB has to fight. Where are you? Where I just saw him. Go fight for the mail. Go fight the puppies for the mail. But yeah, so I still have my raccoon now from Vietnam.
Okay, sorry about that.
I still love him.
You know how that works. I'm sorry.
I buy the washing machine because I wash him.
So I don't have my item because I moved around a lot and I lost a lot and things, but I had this dog. This dog that was like my everything. And I took it to school in elementary school and someone threw it up on top of the school building on recess. And they wouldn't get it down for me. And I was brokenhearted. So I found another one.
Oh my God, that's super kawaii. I know stuffed animals that were made out of that fabric. It feels cute.
He's so soft.
Oh my gosh. He is. That how okay, so both of us really with the stuffed animals.
He sits right here on my desk
It says a lot about us, I think.
and just looks at me. And my dog wants to eat it. You know, the one that wants to. It doesn't have a squeaky.
I have not let Skelly see raccoon yet because
no
I think Skelly will end it.
And that's where all my mementos are up there.
Yeah.
Just weird stuff though. Like stuff
It's not
somebody
weird
got.
stuff. It's something that means something to you.
Ooh. Not really. Well, yeah, I do. Do you remember your favorite book or books as a child? Do you know I think my
What I
favorite. Go ahead.
oh God, I think my godparents got me a children's holy Bible. It was white
Mm-hmm.
and it was big and it was full of stories and it had really pretty pictures in it and everything. I think that's the only book I remember really having until I was like 10 or 11. Then it was all Nancy Drew mysteries.
Yeah.
But I'll say the Bible for kids.
I had that one first. It was mine was like a blue one with had Jesus on the front. I remember it so vividly, like seeing it. It wasn't like the character.
This is
Yeah, it was
huge.
big. It was big.
Like encyclopedia huge.
Yeah. So I remember that one, and then the golden books. They still have them, but the little ones with the gold spine, they're thin,
Mhm.
but they're so I had all kinds of golden books. But the ones that I wanted to purchase or that I wanted to collect or wanted to was all the Judy Blume stuff.
Oh my God, my darling, my hamburger. Oh my God, you're my really.
So those are like the one like the other ones were given to me and I have fond memories of my childhood with the other books. But the
I love Judy Blume.
ones I
Judy Blume's the
acquired.
bomb.
Huh?
Judy Blume's the bomb.
Yeah.
She was the.
Every one of
I know
them.
on Netflix they did one of her movies in one of her books into a movie, but I didn't watch it. I can't remember which one it was.
Mm.
Like a bowl of cherry. Sometimes you get the all her books. Oh my God, that brings back memories.
Oh, this is hard.
Judy Blume is such a blast from the past.
Do you remember the most beautiful place you've ever been?
Um, yeah, taking the tram up to the Sandia Mountains in New Mexico
Yeah.
and watching the sunset over the valley.
I've been through New Mexico, but I've never like been to New Mexico.
So the Sandia Mountains turn. It's the name is Sandia is watermelon because they have that pink hue to them. And I mountains. I mean, I never grew up in Chicago. There's no mountains. So going to the desert was like huge. Living there was like culture shock.
Was it the whole place a desert though? Am I mistaken?
Um, it is except for the mountains. The mountains is all snow. So like you can have a picnic and then bring your snow stuff and drive up to the top of the mountains and be in snow. It's always like 30 degrees cooler and more in the winter. But that's the most beautiful place. I haven't been many places, mind you. I'm not a big traveler. I've been to cool places, but as far as beautiful, breathtaking view, that would be it. That would be it. What about you?
So I have too many.
Just pick one.
I can't. Oh, Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is my favorite all-time like intake of just sights and smells and emotions and all the things.
That's nice. I've never been.
But the San Francisco Bay, the Grand Canyon.
I've been to San Francisco lots of times. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I do have another place, actually.
where?
The rainforest in Washington. I
Never
went to
been to
go see.
Washington.
The only rainforest in America
Mm-hmm.
is in Washington
Hmm.
by Forks, where they filmed all those sparkly vampire movies.
Oh, it's like what? It
So
took
I
me a
went to
minute.
go see my bestie Sherry and her girlfriend Leslie, and I went to go visit with them. And we took a ride to the rainforest. And oh my gosh, there was this tree there. Everybody takes this picture in this tree. It's a huge, huge. And they, oh yes, yes, because I never seen an ocean before, and this is the ocean that's on the Washington side.
Mm-hmm.
And the mist that would come in, and there were like bones everywhere, all over, bones and driftwood. And it smelled like fish. Bones, like fish bones, and because there's a lot
That's
of
not
seagulls.
beautiful. I'm sorry.
No, it was
Beauty in the fish bones.
It was very scenic and very. It's the opposite of what it was in the mountains. Okay, on mountains were like, oh, breathtaking, stunning, beautiful. This was just like mellow, calm, serene. Like get your zen on. Like let's do some yoga. Let's. Yeah,
That's like I like
so
to drive through Tennessee, Kentucky, some parts of Pennsylvania. The areas in the fall are just like it's so flat here. I mean, we have hills, if you will, but we don't have mountains and terrain, that. So I like to drive through, especially in the when the leaves are changing and stuff. It's just very beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty to drive through Illinois and Wisconsin with the leaves changing colors. Good morning, my love.
Good morning.
Baby says good morning. She got her mochi. She got
we
her
did
See, there's her pink mochi. I said,
oh, I see it. Okay.
Mine is still not arrived yet.
There's that little.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I know, but no, that little thing in the corner, 8 to win or whatever. What does that say? Oh, BDU.
Oh no, that says BDU. That's her screen name.
Blocking.
It's blocking out the mochi. He says.
Oh, it is.
It is. Yes. Yes. He's looking at you sideways. Now it's good. He left. We don't have to press him no more.
So you can't see it there?
Just the top of his eyes.
How come I can see it on my thing?
I think, I don't know.
Is it showing? Is it on the opposite side?
Yes, he's full there. Yeah, now he's full there.
Okay, so on mine over here, it's showing like now it's covered by the BDU. I thought it was showing it the whole time.
Reverse image. That's why.
I had no idea. That's where it was supposed. Well, it was over here. It's clear on mine. So right now I see it with BDU right here.
There you go. No, now it's on the opposite side. That's why I keep messing with my hair because it's reversed.
Oh, it's on the wrong side.
I fed all the kitties, Nick. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Squirrels too, yes.
Do you remember your best birthday ever?
My last one.
That was your best ever? Oh, yeah, we did the place. Okay.
Yeah, I think my last one was.
That's good.
I'd like to say every single birthday because it's better than the alternative.
6 feet above.
Yes. So, I mean, having certain people there at certain years. I think this birthday, just having the family there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Louis didn't hurt. But Lo went out of her way to, special cake, the catering.
Yeah.
It was like a fait accompli. They wanted the patio done in full so that it could be pretty. And I went to, shopping for the
furniture.
Yes. Yeah.
The patio set.
Yeah, I think that was the best one, having my mom, my sister Teresa, Tristan, Dee, and Lo. It was just perfect.
Yeah.
Family moment in time. He's shaking his head like, no, that's not true.
I can't see him now because he's over there and he's blocking me.
Oh, I think it was my favorite one because there was no anxiety, there was no arguing, no fighting, no, expectations let down, nothing like that. Because I'm a big sabotager of my own birthdays. But this one.
What's you? What? No, just kidding. We're positive. Be positive.
And
Um,
all the decorations Lo did, you know,
Yeah.
her and Dustin, and they gave me a crown and
That
a
was
little
cute.
scepter. The scepter is now with Bella's ashes. She's the original princess.
The stuff on the back wall, the house. Was,
Yes, and the tassels. I mean, they went above and beyond to make my birthday like so special. So it's got to be this one.
I don't know why, but the one that feels the most special to me is the one that when I was I think 10. And it sounds stupid, but we went to Chuck E. Cheese,
Mhm.
but we celebrated the best friend I have that's 18 days apart. We celebrated our birthdays together, and we had matching outfits. And well, they weren't like matchy. They were the same. And it wasn't back then. We didn't have like I don't know what like Mary Kate and Ashley that collection or whatever. So it was like I had the rainbow thing, and she had it like all went together. I don't know how like Garanimals do. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying.
Yes,
Like
no, I know what
they
you're
have a
talking about.
coordinating piece, like you can
Yes.
change the top and it still matches, sort of. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all coordinated. Okay.
So we had the same clothing line on that was the same but different. Like
Mhm.
I had rainbow and she had heart, and it was like this. I don't know. Anyway, we had the same
Awesome.
pink jacket, like it would be like the grease pink lady type jacket, but not. It was a different, like the
It's like a members
baseball,
only.
the
Okay.
shiny.
Satin jackets were big back in the day. Yes. Love those.
I just
See,
remember
that's something
that.
because my birthday was always celebrated because my grandma was born. Her birthday was 2 days after mine.
Yeah.
And so was the uncle I hate and his son. So, and then marrying into the family, there was like a nephew 2 days before me, a brother-in-law 3 days before me, mom and dad right after. So it was never just my birthday.
No,
I don't mind sharing. I never minded sharing.
I didn't
But
have like we were 18 days apart, but I didn't have to shit. It wasn't like that. And then her mom's, she passed away last year. Her mom's was 2 days after mine, but it didn't
yeah.
never. I've never felt like I've had to share my birthday or like that type of thing.
Well, I didn't mind it, but there was a lot of. Yeah, next question.
Feel bad for the ones that are born like on
Oh,
Christmas or something, you know. Do you remember your first concert?
Alice Cooper at Chicago Fest.
So my first concert was like at a festival type thing, like and I hate to say that's like my first. So I'm gonna do two just because one was really the first one I ever attended, and then the other one was like my first concert, you know. But the first one was the Oak Ridge Boys.
Okay, that's still a concert.
Yeah, and then
Elvira.
ooh, bop, ooh, bop.
Giddy up, ooh, papa, ooh.
Yeah,
See,
that
this is
one.
what I was telling you about. Kiki's Delivery. So
Yeah.
the Japanese with the black cats.
And then my real, you know, that people might consider a concert
It is
was
a real concert. The Oak Ridge Boys is huge.
AC/DC.
Nice. Was it the Back in Black tour?
Yeah. They shot off cannons and
I love AC/DC. I got there. Oh, I was such an album queen. I still have albums. My mom bought me a record player for my 50th birthday so that I could play my records. And she just gave me a bunch of albums.
I had albums back in the day. Lots of them.
Do you remember? Do you remember when Man Made It on? You weren't old enough for you.
When what?
When we went to the moon.
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I wasn't born then.
Oh, okay. because there was a record. They made a pressing of it, a vinyl, an album,
Mhm.
and my mom still has it. She gave it to me,
Oh, nice.
and I remember that we would just sit by the record player
Mm-hmm.
and play each side over and over again. It was amazing just to think of
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah. We're on the moon. Oh, what is he doing now? Oh,
I don't know. I can't see him. See, to me, he's behind the BTU. And he's blocking my, like, I'm over here on my screen, and you're over here.
there's got to be a way to reverse that. I don't
So
know
this
how.
part's open, so I can see you, can't see me, and then I can't see him because he's behind the BTU, and I don't understand
That's
because
weird.
it
It's
doesn't
the
look
mirror
that way.
imaging thing. Because it looks fine to me. It looks good.
Where's Nick? Did he go away?
He's in the kitchen.
Do
Making
you
coffee.
remember your first kiss? I'm not even. I cannot because that face.
Aw, I do. My landlord's son. It was a kiss on the. It was as boyfriend and girlfriends go. It was like the first handheld.
Yeah.
We went to go see Jaws
Mm-hmm.
at the Gateway Theater.
How old were you?
9,
Roughly.
9 or 10.
Yeah. So like we played Truth or Dare or stuff like that. So that would be my first kiss probably, like back in the day. But
Oh yeah.
that wouldn't be
Yeah,
my first like
I was 10
uh,
when he walked me home. He gave me a kiss like on the cheek. I was like, my mind exploded.
I don't know if I remember my first. Because it was like those, like I said, those Truth or Dare or Spin the Bottle type kisses, you know, like things first.
I had to have felt like. Well, did you go to those parties with boys that you liked?
No, well, no, it's just neighborhood. Like,
Oh, well, you see, it's different if you're at a party where there's like, oh my God, I like him and I like him and I like him.
yeah, no, it wasn't like that.
So we had to kiss girls when and Spin the Bottle would come. And land on my
Yeah.
cousin Sheila. Okay.
I remember my first kiss with Ron.
Do you?
Yeah, he was like, I would really like to kiss you. And I was like,
What?
I only gave him the cheek.
Only the cheek.
Yep.
What was your first passionate kiss with him like?
What was it like? Or
Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes you kiss somebody and right away you're like, all right, I'm going to have to teach them how to kiss the way I like.
no, it was fine. It wasn't one of the, because I know it, like, it was like, sometimes they're either just like really weird, like a darting tongue, or just, sloppy, or, you know, it was passionate, it was, but I made him wait. I wasn't sure, because I had been divorced for a year. Well, I wasn't divorced. Hold on. I was not divorced. My divorce took years. Like, we were separated and living apart, but it wasn't like 30 days or 60 days, or, you know, it was fought and fought and fought. But so it took forever. But I was totally not married by any sense at that moment. But I didn't want to like just jump into a relationship if it wasn't serious. I didn't want to get feelings and all that stuff. So I wouldn't kiss him. I wouldn't do anything else down, you know, like there was a waiting period. There was it was like 3 months. I mean, I'm not talking like forever, but we had known each other for years.
Yes, I know you did. So that's it.
So it was
That's
like
weird.
not, and we had never been together before. It wasn't like that either, you know. So this was all new as a relationship, but I wasn't ready to just like, and I had other baggage to
Yeah.
worry about. So I was like, no, not until I'm
I'm sure you
sure.
appreciated it though.
And, you know, but I appreciated him because he had to wait. You know what I mean? He respected that and he did that. So
Right. Right. Most men nowadays, you know, I don't even know. I don't know the dating scene now. It's the more I hear that.
that was hard for me too because I've not dated in for like forever. You know, I mean, decades. You know,
Yeah.
so I'd hate to do it now. You know, a whole 13 years after that type of dating,
I'd
but
be single.
today's dating compared to 13 years ago, but compared to then, it was decades before that since I had dated. So it was
Right.
like all new to me and like this is weird. And I can say I've never been on any of those swipe rights, lefts, ups and downs, mingles.
Yeah. I'm not a
Never,
fan. Not a
never been
fan
on
of
a
the
dating
dating.
site ever. So I don't
I
know
think
how
just
that
as
would
much
be.
as,
I'd freak out. I'd have panic attacks.
you know,
I don't like meeting new people and things like that. You know, it's like, ugh. Yeah, so that didn't happen. Okay.
they came in when it mattered and when you needed them.
So
Awesome.
did you have
You're
your first?
blushing.
Hmm?
You're blushing.
I'm not blushing.
Blushing.
Little bit. Do you remember a holiday moment that you cherish?
I cherish all of them. It's hard. I can't just pick one. Yeah.
I
Every
re- I
single.
miss I miss my childhood ones, not because I'm very happy with the ones afterward, like in my own family and that type of, you know, moving forward in life, but I miss like we had, even though I was from a divorced family, we had a schedule, you know, like it just fell into place and it was always the same. And but like we would go Christmas Eve to my dad's mother's
Mhm.
and we would open all the presents there. And then we would turn around on Christmas morning and be home every Christmas morning. I never had to, even though, you know, my dad did Christmas Eve night and my mom did Christmas morning at home like we were supposed to, because I think that's hard for divorced children to have to wake up in a different house with a different tradition, a different thing. So I really appreciate that that happened for us, that we were in our home every Christmas morning. And so that would happen. And then later in the afternoon, we would go to her mother's, where all my aunts and uncles and cousins and all them were there at that one. So
Well, that's cool.
big, huge family.
That's cool. When I married Nick, it's the doubling of the holidays. There's 2
Yeah.
Christmases every year, 2 Easters.
Well, with
Sometimes Easters would fall on the same day,
has it?
but not very often. But Christmas is always January 7th, beginning of the year. So that was a lot getting, but we still kind of mash those together because I still honor Nick and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But all of them are. But I don't remember so many of them. So that's why the ones that I do remember, I like hold on to them.
Well, like with I didn't have any of the people that I celebrated with as a child. I didn't have any of them here in Texas when my family was having my family, my personal immediate family. So
Mhm.
like I didn't in the beginning. We did Christmas, we did holidays, we did all the things, but we would do them different. Like we would pick a theme, and it would be Mexican or Italian or
For what?
for holidays. We didn't do turkey or ham, or we would do a theme.
Oh, menu.
Yeah.
You did a themed menu, really? See, we just stick with European cuisine, you know, sausages, gomki, you know, potato salad, pierogies, buckwheat, fish, it's borscht, like all typical staple foods.
It's not typical staple foods
It is for
for
European
you.
household.
For you,
Yeah,
but like
for like
typical staple, you know, turkey, Thanksgiving turkey stuffing. That's typical.
right.
Christmas is ham, mashed potatoes. You know, so it's not to me. That's not what I would consider typical. But I get what you're saying. But I don't think
I
a
think
sausage is Christmas. What are you looking at?
well, no, it's real specific smoked holiday sausages. Again
What are
with
you
the
looking
Polish
at? Are you
jelly.
looking at my thing?
Huh?
Are you looking at that?
Hmm.
Wait, is it over there?
It's
Am I pointing at
yeah,
it?
yeah, you're pointing toward it. Yes.
This is weird.
You just got to change the mirror in your camera settings. Under, hold on, settings, camera. You say mirror my camera. Try that.
Is it back?
No, did you hit it?
Yeah.
It still looks the same to me.
Nope, it switched on my side. You see it?
Hold on, did this switch on my side? It did.
I can't see you.
You can't see me?
No, I can't.
Oh crap. All right, settings. Let me unmirror.
Okay, hold on. Look. Now is it under the BTU or not?
No.
What am I doing wrong? Because I
You're
turned
doing
it
the
different.
StreamYard setting, right?
Now what's it doing?
Nope, still looks the same. The door is still behind you that way. Yes, the door.
The front door. My
With the
pink
mail.
cup.
Huh?
You can see the mail slot over here.
Yes.
And this doesn't have the BTU in front of it?
It does, but it's down. It's down that way.
I give up. I do. I give up.
You can just erase names if you want. Just put hide names.
How do you? I don't know how. Show display name. All right.
There you go.
Can you see it over here?
Yes.
You can see it
Is your
now.
door open?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, now we can see him fine. That's B. I'm Chicago.
No, because the way you did it to me, you're backwards. Oh well. As long as you can see it, because this is what it's all
Yes,
about.
I can see her. Hello,
All right.
beautiful.
We've been going for over an hour. Do you want to
Ask
say
another
goodbye?
one.
Oh, you ready for another one?
What? We'll do one more. Make it a good one.
No.
I don't know about that laugh.
No. We're doing positive, right? Right. What's this?
Only positive stuff.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. 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 No.
Oh my gosh. They're all baited.
It's pretty much, I mean,
Maybe
they could go south if you really, like, delve
Yeah,
into it.
no.
It could go real south. No.
I think we should just go ahead and end it then.
But we can answer these another day because they're not bad. They're just not like,
Yeah. No, positivity till the new year. We're going to bring in the new year with positivity.
Let's just try this. This is kind of like, do you remember the first band or singer you really liked?
Oh my gosh, yes. Leif Garrett and Sean Cassidy and Donny Osmond. Yes.
I do remember like that. You know, the really first, well, it's embarrassing. Kenny Rogers.
And oh my, really? Kenny Rogers.
You know who the next one was?
Merle Haggard. Willie
Neil
Nelson.
Diamond.
Neil Diamond. Girl.
I think I'm old.
You're not allowed to listen to music as a young preteen.
You know who the next one was?
Oh,
Menudo.
God. Oh my.
I lived in California for a year, and they were like all the rage.
Oh my God, that's
I
hysterical.
tell you, I lived down the street from the guys from Metallica.
No.
They played in the garage, and I didn't like their music at all. And I had a tape that they like true garage recording, not like a studio recording, like
Mhm.
how they were playing. And I thought it was shit, and I threw it away. Could you imagine?
No
Could you
shit.
imagine what that would be worth?
It's their fault that there's no more Bear Share or LimeWire. They ruined it.
I truly.
Get paid for our
I
music.
mean, they've evolved over time. I'm not saying I hate them as much today or their music. There's a different. I couldn't understand them. It was too.
Right.
And it
Well,
was like,
Enter the Sandman is like forever.
I just
Chef's
thought it
kiss.
was shit, so I threw it away.
That, you know what? Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. But that's pretty awesome. That's still a good memory to recall. Fine. But no Donny no Puppy Love. Jimmy
See,
Osmond. It was Jimmy Osmond, not Donnie. My bad. It was Jimmy Osmond. I just wanna be your teddy bear.
see, my aunt was into Donny Osmond, and so it kind of like, whatever you like, I don't like, kind of, one of those.
Jimmy was the littlest brother.
But I had the dolls
Did you, the Donnie Murray
because
dolls?
she had them, so I got them.
I loved Life
I
Garrett.
had
I had
John Travolta doll too.
Saturday Fever.
Yeah.
And
Do you
his,
remember that doll where he had the white?
mhm. That's so funny. My gosh. I remember taping the pages from Tiger Beat magazine.
I think the first
And
person I put on my wall was Blackie, John Stamos.
Yeah, it's oh my God, General Hospital. Let's go.
And then well, and
Let's go, General Hospital
Purple
fan.
Rain, the Purple
Friend.
Rain poster.
Mm. That's awesome. Oh my God.
Do you remember? Found one. It's not too bad. Do you remember your most regrettable hairstyle or your worst cringy outfit?
I had, so perms were in, right? She
That's
would,
mine too. Go ahead.
so it would be spiral, the real tight curls, and then directional on the top. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I had that for a couple of months. And after we had a fishing trip in the rain in Wisconsin, and I just looked like a poodle. This is just going to go to my stupidity. But I was tired of the perm. So I thought, well, if it took a perm to make the perm, if you put a perm on and comb it straight, that should take out the perm. In my mind, it made sense.
Okay.
And the only curl relaxer that I could find was Dark and Lovely. But the person on the cover, I had no idea that there were products for black hair and white hair.
Yeah.
I put it on my head. I was with Nick. 5 minutes into having it on, well, I had lye in there. and it started burning, and my hair started like falling out in clumps. So I started crying for Nick, and he helped me. I just threw my head under the bathtub, and he like rinsed out as much as he could, but my hair was out in clumps, bloody clumps. I had to go to my friend Tina Johnson. Her mom owned a beauty salon on Kedzie Avenue. And my hair was cut up to this short because of my stupidity. I didn't know what lie was. I didn't know. That was my most regrettable thing, because boy howdy, that family had jokes on me for years, burning off my hair.
That's horrible, honestly.
It was painful. It was painful. It was painful.
I didn't do that. I have two of them were well, my best friend that I'm huh?
Your hair must have been big when it was permed.
Well, that's a problem. Okay, so I didn't have this big or curly of hair. Well, I did have big. I had always had thick hair. But do you remember when Little Orphan Annie came out? Like
Yes.
my version, yeah. Somewhere in the 70s, I don't know. Yeah. I decided that I wanted Annie's hair. And they kept telling me, no, it'll ruin your hair. No, it'll ruin your hair. No, it'll ruin your hair. And I was like, I want that hair. And so, yeah, I had an afro. And I hated it. I hated every bit of it. I don't know why they let me do it instead of just saying, no, we're not doing that. But yeah, it happened. So that was one perm. And then you mentioned the perms, I almost said her name. But my friend I've been dealing with just this past week, like that friend.
Yes.
Yeah. She would perm my hair. And so I'd sit in her living room floor and wash it out in her sink and do all the things, but she would perm my hair. That long, that kind of perm, which I don't know why. This is natural. So I don't know. It never ever made any difference, really. I mean,
was your hair like that when you were younger? Was it that thick and full?
No, this is what happened after Annie. It never regained its life again.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
So when you see my hair, like in my other videos where it's straighter, that's with the blowout tool.
Yeah.
And it takes me a whole hour to do. Because I know it doesn't look as curly. I don't know. But like, it's very...
You have very thick hair.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very thick hair.
But it's very...
Takes you forever to dry. Literally hours.
So it takes an hour to make that. Well, I have to wash it and do dry it and do all the things. But I used to try to
know about those things.
You're always like, let me dry my hair.
Yes. I just need a minute. And you're like, no, you're going to call me back in an hour.
And stay on the phone because it really only takes 30 seconds.
It does.
There's no way.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
I'm trying to make a pile of like the ones we did so I don't accidentally. I don't want to do them over.
Place them toward, the deck. Turn them this way so that way we know. I like that game. It'd be fun to play with chat too.
Yeah.
It would be.
Do you remember what your first big purchase was that you made with your own money?
Cars count. I mean,
what is it?
But it's not really a big purchase because you could buy a beater for like $1,000.
I bought a $500 car. That was my first car.
Yeah. Like, I love working at car dealers. I did that for like a decade in Chicago, and I had this beautiful. Cadillac doesn't make them anymore. They were the little tiny Cadillacs, 4-door. Oh, what the hell was the name of it? Hey, Nick. I'll tell you the name of it later. But yeah, they don't make them anymore. They're not really considered a Cadillac, but I love that one. Yeah, big purchases on my own. I think always cars.
My first, no, I had to go back. I think I'm pretty sure I had it before I had a car. I bought a $600 DVD player.
Wow.
That was like, I mean, like, I'm talking when they first came out, like ages ago. Ages ago.
I remember my
I could
mom
buy
didn't
one
buy
now
a
for like
VCR.
$10. Not DVD. It was a VCR. Sorry. But it
Yeah,
recorded. It did all the.
my mom had a Betamax.
It wasn't a DVD player. I'm sorry. Those were later. I'm talking about when they
Yeah,
first, when you first could do that stuff at home before they had
yeah,
rentals or blockbusters.
yes. Now you don't have anything. Redbox is out of business. If you're
I
still
think
lucky enough to
that.
go to a Redbox that's open, you can put your credit card in and they just give you the movies free. They don't bill you because they need to empty out the machines. That's the only way they can do it.
Hmm.
I
I
saw
don't know why
lots
they
of
wouldn't
YouTube
just
videos about
take
that.
them back.
Oh my gosh, she's looking so cute.
What
I
is it?
can't wait to get my mochi in the mail. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Do you remember your first job?
My
First.
very first one. Um, you know where I got a W-2, not like babysitting stuff.
Yeah. I worked at a factory and it's so confusing. Speakers that like old speakers that go in your car that had the dun, dun,
Uh-huh.
dun, dun, that there's a thing in the center of them called a coil, and I had to first like inspect the coil to make sure that it had coiled correctly. Then I had to
Mhm.
peel the coils back and I had to dip them in flux, and then I had to wire these leads onto them, and then dip them in flux and then solder them with a dipping pot, like it
You
went on.
did soldering?
Yeah, and then you just dip it in the soldering, and so it's the center for the speaker, the coil in the speaker, and that's what I did, and I was pretty good at it. And there were these older ladies, and I still know them to this day, but there were these older ladies that were working around me, and they had to pull me aside, and they were like, "Stop it!" And I was like,
Oh
"What?"
my God.
They said, "Stop it!" I was like, "What?" And they said, "You're making too many of them. They're gonna expect all of us to do this." So they told me how many I could make a day, and then I had to sit there, slow my
That must have
roll.
been fun though. I've never had a pack. I've always
No, it was
considered
boring as hell. But you could
right.
wear a Walkman
Nice.
because back then that's what they were.
Yeah,
There weren't AirPods, or you could wear a
exactly.
Walkman. You could take a cassette player with you.
I wanted to work in a factory.
It was so monotonous. I mean, it was fine to just go there and do the same thing every day because you didn't have to like, what am I gonna do today, and what do I wear today, and there was no thought. I mean, there was thought to it. I'm not saying it was like, but it
Yeah.
was so mechanical. It was so boring. I would keep a piece of paper and write lists, like things I wanted to do when I wasn't doing that.
So
Well, I
since
had all this
the
time to
lady
spare
told
now that I
you,
wasn't like doing the leads. You had to take your time, and I had to slow
right,
my roll. So anyway,
is
so
the
what were
company
you?
still in business?
I don't know. I think it's still there. I'm quite sure.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
My first job.
electronics manufacturing. Yep.
What's the name of it?
I'm not gonna tell the name of it.
Oh, okay. I thought you did
Then
already.
you'll know where it's at because it's only one place.
Okay. That's cool that it's still in business.
Mhm. It says it's open right now.
I want to
Yep.
say I think my first job was probably doing telemarketing. selling magazines, cold calling.
Ew.
Yeah.
I tried that thing like one time, but I went to like this seminar and then they send you out and they try to make you sell magazines or something. And I was like, psh,
What, in person or on the phone?
no, in person.
No, that's too much. That's too much. Mine was literally in a basement call center.
I worked a data center once and I don't like things that are monotonous. I like and I complain about the fluidity of the stuff that I do, but I like that more than like I can switch things up and I can have different experiences and stuff.
I'm
So
watching your mochi. I'm so interested. I can't wait to get mine. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
he's not meant. Oh,
He's like daydreaming, and those are sakura blossoms coming down like this. You see, they say that doesn't help, but I still pet mine. I pet mine. Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
I was poking him. I was at breakfast. What do we
Omelet.
have today? Omelet. Okay. Curls.
Thank you, honey.
Curls. See what I told you? Wasn't lying, was I?
Well, you just make sure that I eat in the morning. That's all.
Do you remember the last time you were truly surprised? Truly.
No, because I'm not really a big fan of surprises.
Same.
I
I
get
was
nervous.
surprised when we were outside cutting a tree down and I had packages here and I was like, what are those? And I got suckers that I really, really like. Because I wasn't expecting them.
No. Yeah. Well, those are the best surprises. Those are just little surprises.
And my dogs got little and
Yes. Gotta have those.
so
Got to.
I was surprised. But
That's
otherwise
nice.
I don't do surprises, so I'm kind of bad at that.
Yeah. Surprises make me nervous. You know, like I wouldn't want a surprise party or something because I wouldn't know if I'm dressing right or the makeup is right and I can't do surprising things too because of the health. I never know how the back is going to be from one day to the next. So I always plan plans, not results.
Yeah.
There's something horribly wrong with me. I'm ready to fall asleep right now. That's not norm. But I'm like, and I'm
So
taking
eat your
vitamins.
omelet,
Well,
take a nap.
I'm going to.
Okay. Well, thank you for
Thank you for sharing. Goodbye, Mochi Mochi. Goodbye.
I don't have the volume. Oh, you got eyeballs. Did you see it?
Yes. Goodbye, pretty. Goodbye.
So thank you for playing along with me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me on and sharing with me.
I guess we'll.
I'm so happy to see yours. And now, so when you upload this, you need to make sure you tag it Dasai Mochi 3. New generation. Sakura. So people can see the Sakura pink.
I'll call you later.
Yeah, for all the mochi tags. Because yours will be the third one that's made then. That's so awesome. I can't wait for mine.
Okay.
I can't wait for mine.
Thank you for my present.
You're welcome. You're welcome for your mochi. So you charge them. It's supposed to last, I think the battery says 8 hours on a full charge.
Okay.
So
I'll play with them more. I just didn't want to go through the whole
he
thing.
is very loud.
I'll turn him back on. I'm not going to leave him in silent mode, but I just didn't want to sit there with it on.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, go eat your thing. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for my present.
Oh, you're welcome.
A little
You're
game
welcome.
with me.
You're welcome. We'll do it again very soon. Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you soon.